Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on once again. We've got some good action today. We're going to finish the boss battle in the Strange Sights event. So we're going to take on Kaecilius with I think we're going to try it with a 3-star team to see if we can beat it with them and let you know a little bit of strategy as we go. And by the way, if you're watching this, please make sure you hit that like button at any point that you think that you should for the video if it's worth it. And please consider subscribing if you haven't yet so far. And do you have the applaud button? If you have it yet, the brand new applause button on YouTube, let me know in the comments below if you have it or when you do. That'd be interesting to know. All right, so besides the Strange Sights, we are going to take on the Crash of the Titans today. We have to take on Hulkbuster with 4-star Cyclops. We're going to do that here probably second. I think we'll take on the boss battle first, then we'll do our tokens, and then we have PvP. We're going to do about 2 or 3 battles in Fist Bump with Iron Fist, and let me know how that's going for you guys. Some people are loving it, some people are having a pretty tough time. Let's get into the action here. So this is the boss, and it's called The Rift is the battle here. 1,000 points for beating a level 135 boss, but he's pretty tough. He doesn't take any damage at all. You cannot damage him unless you match the strike tiles that he puts out. And also, if he happens to make a match including one of his strike tiles, he'll damage himself, luckily. So let's just jump into it and see. And by the way, check this out. Beta Ray Bill is the 5-star essential character, and I have him championed. He's got 162,000 health, and maybe we should bring him in. I think that might be overkill, but that's all right. Let's just get through this and talk about. At least we won't have to worry about getting knocked out probably in this one. Let's just bring on in Dr. Doom. He's got a blue ability that might help us out, even with Beta Ray Bill's blue is so good. I don't know that we're going to need to play it in this match. Let's go. So in this matchup, you want to defeat Kaecilius by matching his strike tiles. He places about 1 per turn on different random colors. So you don't know exactly where they're going to end up. There's an extra move in yellow, and that's interesting because it would normally be a big damaging ability, but it's not going to damage him at all. We still have to take it because I don't want him to hit us for a big match 4 or match 5. But the projectiles that Bill puts out will certainly help us and from taking a lot of damage in this match. So there's the first strike tile. That enemy strike, they don't start out really strong, but once they start adding up all over the board, it can be a bigger deal to worry about. And if he gets any cascades that multiply that damage quite a bit. Now, he does have a couple of abilities where mostly it's about he can't take any damage unless you match his strike tiles, but be very careful. If he does get 15 black, you're in big trouble. So just try to keep a good run on black and you'll be fine. So let's save up blue for... I have an idea. I think we might get a little bit more out of blue from 3-star Dr. Doom here. We have it ready to play, and when we do play it, it'll change blue tiles into black, and that could cause some good matches around the board. And maybe if we have some of his strike tiles in tough to reach locations, that could help us out there. We've got one here. And let's see, we want to match that strike tile away. There's kind of a multiple way to do it. Let's go here. We get the cascade to drop. You see he took over 2,000 damage. He matched a couple strike tiles of his own. How lucky. He's already down over half health. Cool. Blue turning black just won't help us yet. From Doom. I thought that would be a good idea. Watch it not really pan out here for the recording. I didn't want to make that green match in case the tiles would help out to get closer to that strike tile at the bottom. I don't know. Might not be worth it waiting that long. He's up to 13 black. Did you notice that, guys? That's not good. We do have a strike tile match there in black, and we have to be so careful now. Every time a protect tile is matched or destroyed, Beta Ray Bill earns one blue and one green AP each turn. That's awesome. And then check this out. We also have enough green now to play Bullseye's ability, and I think Bullseye's ability is great. Let's go ahead and match this strike tile, so we'll only need one more worth of damage. And I think, oh, well, we could get it now naturally with this yellow match, but if for example, we were in trouble and had to really go out of our way to line up a match, we could use Deadly Precision to break out some tiles that would really help us. So we could break that one, and like 2, 3, and whatever. Break it out. We get the final match, and it's over. All right, not a bad run through there against the boss, and that is the last time I have to take it on. Good jump of 3,500 ISO, and I'm holding on to a #1 position, but I had to drop to clearance level 8. I usually don't like to do that. My roster really means I should play CL 9 or 10, but just got caught in waiting for a bracket to open up and had to go into clearance level 8. So if I'm in the way with your own progress in that bracket, I'm sorry, but that's just what I had to do this time. I usually try to stay out of the way of guys who should be there. So let's take on the Crash, and then we'll do a bunch of tokens. Iron Man's going to be a little bit tough. We're going to fight over red. That's our main ability for both characters, but I think Cyclops will have an advantage over Iron Man Hulkbuster. We'll see if that makes it true here. There's a match 4 in red. So good. We also both have blue abilities. Our blue is just awesome. I really think Cyclops, his called shot blue ability, is a really clever designed ability, super strategic, very helpful in building up your red ability, and combined forces is also a pretty big hitting ability. Let's take that match. And what we want to go for with Cyclops here is mostly just try to keep... He's got a lot of potential with those black tiles over there, but really just try to keep him away from a lot of red and a lot of black. And the black looks dangerous, but I'm still going to go for this blue and team up, because team up is very important with Cyclops. So for Uncanny Strategist, if you play his yellow ability, then after that, countdown's on the board. Anytime you match a team up match, you'll actually earn your team's strongest color. In this one, it'll be red, of course, but you can set him up with characters that have stronger match damage than he does for his red, and you'll earn their color, like if it's green or purple or whatever. All right, we should go for yellow. How about this is a good move here? Multi-move combo. We'll get this blue that drops purple, then it drops green, then it drops black, and I think we get a white in there. Let's see. Pretty nice. Unfortunately, left him with a big match in blue. But Hulkbuster's blue isn't that strong. Hulk-proof does add some small projectiles to the board, but the bigger deal about it is it adds red and helps build up his big hitting red ability. We'll try to keep him away from that. 4 and 5 and 6 in black. If he gets 11 black, that's a pretty strong ability with Overdrive. Creates relatively strong strike tiles and then builds up a ton of red. Enough red usually to fire off his repulsor punch in one go. So we have our blue. Let's see, can I get yellow? I can use that blue in a bunch of different ways. It's nice to have your yellow ready to go when you play it. So let's just do this. Black drops white. He's at 7 red. So one more match in red for him and one more match in black, and he's already catching up to where we're at. Let's do black match, that yellow match. I really want it. We've just been unlucky with yellow so far. Keep black away. And look at that. He found a way to get 10 red. Super lucky. Fine by me. Here's what we're going to do. We only have 4 red and no way to get 6 red in one shot, is there? There's just not. We're way ahead on team up compared to usual. That's all right. Let's do this now. Normally I'd wait for a better spot, but if we play call a shot right here on that black tile, it's going to destroy the red tile up top here. It's basically, okay, so if we look at this spot right here, if you make a 5x5 grid around that center point, it'll destroy all red tiles within that grid. So we'll get 4 red from this shot. And it'll happen to drop a real nice match 4 with the team up and pick up a couple other things as we go. Cool. All right, so that normally I play that when it gets me up to 10 red, but that was a fine opportunity to get started there. And we're going to take a shot from Hulkbuster's repulsor punch. 6,300. Yeah, that's not good. Finally, we get our yellow. That's going to mean the difference here. Uncanny Strategist will play it. That means whenever we match team up, we're going to earn red, and this is a perfect moment for that because we've got a nice multi-move combo with this green, white, purple, more white, and I think we're going to get a black or 2. So check it out. We have 8 red. Let's go. Such a good drop. We went from 8 red up to 11, and it's time. We can play combined forces now. So instead of just shooting out a single tile and doing normal damage of 9,800 at this level, pretty good. If we have over 10 team up, which we do, of course, it will deal 21,000 plus damage and then also destroy the row that we choose. And that can be very helpful because if you look at a board, there's very often a spot where if you choose a row, it would be nice, like shoot out that row, you get an automatic match of yellow. If you shoot out this row here, you destroy a lot of black off the board and then get a free match in team up. Whatever, for example, in this case, it doesn't matter what we do. It's way over. All right, good run there. Took 1 repulsor punch to the face, but worth it to get the legendary token. We're going to need that in, I think, about a week or a week and a half from now to draw our legendary token horde. We're building that up quite a bit. We'll look at that legendary store here in a second. Let's move down to the back and do all of our tokens for the day. Deadpool versus MPQ is the next story mode event that you guys are probably in it right now. We've got Carnage, North Star, and Juggernaut are my options in here. Everybody has North Star. The other 2 4-stars are random. So if you have anybody good, let me know in the comments below. Let's take a shot here. Just a 2-star. We'll have a lot more tokens build up soon. We have the Strange Sights, a token for each of the daily sub-chapters. Wand of Watum. Got an elite token, I'll take it. Not huge rewards in each of these, but it's kind of a fun little, only 21 items in these little vaults. And nothing too exciting yet so far, but this one is exciting. Alexander Summers, that is the real name of the 5-star Havok character, and it happens to be Cyclops' brother, of course. And check it out. We have an opportunity to go for a power overwhelming legendary token, and we'll see that store coming up here in a little bit. But Havok is available in that store at 1 in 7 odds of a 5-star, and he's one of the 3 5s in there. So Cyclops is a choice here as an option here as well. Some 3 stars and a bunch of other decent stuff. So what I like to do here, most people I would suggest, if you have enough hero points, just do the 40 pack and be done with it. But I'm kind of hooked on the math, and I love going for the 10x draws to see if we can save some hero points as opposed to buying all 40 items. The only real items I'm really interested in are the legendary and that Cyclops cover, right? So we're going to do a 10x, see how we run, and see if we can save some hero points if we get it within the first couple of tries. 1800, here we go. Got some heroic tokens. 3-star Gamora and Captain Marvel. Okay, so we'll do it a second time. If we do it a second time and hit that legendary, we'll stop, and I'll just kind of forego that Cyclops cover if we don't get it. But if we don't get it on this next 10x, we're looking at a 3rd try. Let's do it now here, guys. Hit it. Not looking good with all those ISO 8 rewards. There's 3-star Elektra. Oh, man. Okay, so that means that we're going to have to get it on the 3rd try to save any hero points at all. And you might laugh because a couple times ago it did take me all 4 of the 10x tries to get it. And I think my very last one took 3 times. So if you get it on the 3rd try, you only save 200 hero points as opposed to buying all 40 items. So you're really losing out a little, but it's okay. Let's go. Maybe we'll get... Well, I don't want to say it till we know. Maybe we'll get lucky. And we got the Cyclops. So that's fine. I failed again, guys. I shouldn't have overdone it. I'm going to do the final. So that means I spent about 1,600 hero points more than I needed to in this vault. Oh, Rick, why do you try? But I swear, though, over the long run, about the 10 or so times I've done this, I have hit the legendary token within the first 10x or the second one, and you save a lot of hero points overall. So it's probably a wash total, but we're going to do the next 10x. I really want that token, and I think the developers are secretly laughing. There we go, first try. And we got the power overwhelming legendary token and everything else. Okay, Rick, good job with your odds and analysis. Such a pro. All right. Well, maybe we'll do better in these other vaults because of that, and that might make up for the 1,800, 1,600 hero point difference. 11 tries in Strange Sights. It's famous for giving out pretty good number of tokens from that event. Another beginner support token. Still on the fence about drawing those all out now. I've got about 72 with that one saved up for the beginner supports. 3-star Storm. Another support token. Maybe, man, are they telling me to do it? I don't know. 3-star Deadpool. I know some of you guys would really like me to get that over with, looking at all those tokens every time I scroll past it. But I just can't decide if that's the one I want to go for in the supports or not. All right, Human Torch. We got a hood in there. Pretty decent run on 3 stars. Do our final daily draw. And there we go. The daily draw. Once again, the discount worked out big time. We got the legendary token from this vault. There's the way to do it. Not like my previous one. That's the way. Good job, viewer luck. Absolutely good hit. Nice one. All right, real quick. So we did Cyclops in the crash today. Rogue is coming up next. And like usual, I forget who she's going to face. I don't think it's Professor X or anything, is it? Or Gambit, is it? So let me know in the comments if you remember who Rogue is usually put up against in the crash, and if they change it or not. couple of tokens left over from the special offer, which is just the off-season store outside of the normal PvP season. Army of One, the 3-star Punisher event coming up next after Fist Bump. We'll do our Fist Bump tokens here. We'll only have a first couple going. Not much there. So Power Overwhelming, we'll do this last. I mean, we'll probably get a 4-star, but we have a real chance at a 5-star, so we'll talk about that in a minute. Up to 73 support tokens. I have all season to think about this and overdo my thought process, so we'll know in a little bit. 30 elites. Thank goodness we have the quick claim. Should get a number of 3-stars here, starting with Strange. Luke Cage and Spidey. Angel, Iron Fist, and She-Hulk. All right. Mystique, another Fist, and Strange and Hood. Yeah, I think that was a pretty good run for 3 stars there. I'm working on that Daredevil as my target hero. 17 heroics. Most of those, or a lot of those, came from that store I overbought in, and at 1 in 16 odds of getting a 4-star, chances are decent we can get a 4-star hit today. I've got Peggy Carter as my target hero as well as Karnak. You can add Karnak now if you want. We don't know if shield training is going to be the same anymore. I haven't heard anything for it to be different, but our preview information that the developers put out has been a little bit different lately, so spotty info. There's a nice Iron Man. Can we get a 4-star? There it is. Nice job, guys. Okay. 3, 2, 1. And it's a Hulkbuster. How fitting that we got the Cyclops earlier and then the Iron Man Hulkbuster just now. Very cool. And let's see. Peggy's getting really close. Let's be careful. 326. It's hard to see on that screen for you guys. Storm. Because we'll pull a bunch of mighty tokens after this, and I don't really want to go over on Peggy. So we'll need to see how that works out. Another 4-star. All right, so we're making up for our rough run in that vault I overspent on, and we got an X23. Cool. See if we can get one more gold before we're out of this store. Daily draw is a gold. 3-star. Gambit. Nice hit. Cool. All right. So the mighty tokens. I usually do 7 or 14 depending on if we have enough. We could do even 21, 28 if we wanted to. But okay, so odds are 1 in 7 for a 4-star character. So really good chances to hit one. And I want to look at Peggy because we're going to get 3 favorites on 3 shards, favorite shards on each draw. So I don't want to do the quick claim. I think we might have a decent chance of going over. We'll do 14 tokens once again today. We'll draw down to 20. Here we go. A lot of 3 stars in this group, with starting with Deadpool and Blade. Can we get another 4-star? Hawkeye, Punisher. There's our first 4. Gwenpool, very nice. She actually, in my opinion, I have a lot of fun playing her with 4-star Cyclops. They have perfect color overlap and really can work pretty well together if you have her cheat sheet especially. If you don't know what Gwenpool cheat sheet means, let me know in the comments. I can hook you up. It's not a real cheat sheet. It's just a description of how her purple ability works for destroying columns or rows. or other effects like destroying corners or removing enemy specials, etc. Can we get another 4? We're running out of time here. Psylocke, Spidey, and our last mighty token of the day is Quicksilver. Okay, so only one 4-star there, but we ran ahead a little on the heroics. And our last token of the day is from the Power Overwhelming store. We have a 1 in 7 chance at a 5-star, and it could be Havok, or it could be Black Bolt or Silver Surfer. Kind of cool that they put these guys together. If you're drawing from this vault, it's a store rather than a vault, let me know in the comments if you pulled for any couple of levels on Bolt or Surfer, if you've been working on them for a long time, or if you want to get a jump on Havok. So here we go, guys. Count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a 4-star, no big deal. And that's a pretty good hit. That's a Black Cat. One of the newer characters. I like to get working on them, and we do earn a little more shards toward Okoye. Fantastic. Okay, we're done with tokens. Let's build up our character levels, and then we can finally get to PvP for a couple of quick fights. Hopefully about 3 of them. I'll blast through the 2 stars here a little bit. When you unload a whole vault like that, you get a lot of 2s. Especially if you overspend in a vault. So the next time we have a 40-item vault with the 10x possibility, let's try to get it in the first or second try. Make up some hero points that way. But we did pretty good overall today, I think. Especially due to the viewer luck. We've gone up another level on our shield rank at the top. From the experience gained from these 2 stars even. Adds up quite a bit. Need to add that level to Bagman separately. And that's it. 2 stars are all cleaned out except for Human Torch. That's usually not the case. 3 stars. 58 3 stars. What is going on? Legendary from Hulk Max Champion 266. Man, it seems like he's one of the fastest 3 stars I've gotten maxed out compared to others. Some good shards there from Spidey. I'm going to need those shards. I have to duplicate my 4-star Iron Spidey. Let's see, where is Torch? He's at 323 with 2 sets of shards. Really close to being done once we add those in. I'll still wait on that, I think. We have a lot of 3s, duplicates, ready to champ up again. And I keep saying we'll do that soon. We will. Probably the video before we make our Horde pull. I have over 300 total draws worth of tokens saved up, so we're going to draw for Havok and Mr. Sinister and more Beta Ray Bill as soon as Havok enters latest Legends. Stay tuned for that. Drop a like if you want to see those legendary token draws soon as possible. I think this video is going a little long, guys, so 4-star Iron Fist, and check this out. During his event, we have 3-star Danny Rand up to Max Champ again. Very cool. I'll have to work on a duplicate for him again pretty soon, I'll bet. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the other cover for the torch I was thinking about. So now we have 2 more levels. We could add those both to black and he'd be at 344. Not bad. I can do the saved covers later, I guess. Whoop. Wrong button. All right, another mighty token back. Didn't see too many of those come through in this champ level reward run. There we go. Deadpool's moving up. And I'll add those in later. Let's go to the 4 stars. How many 4s do we have? 13. All right. Black Cat. Level 2, 94. Looking pretty good. Gwenpool, 356, and she still only has 20,000 health. Wish they would step that up for her. She's such a good character, fun to play. X23, and Hulkbuster hits 342. Cyclops, bunch of command points. That's right, we're trying to get as many command points as possible. Here's Mr. Fantastic. He is getting a lot of shards right now. Let's go ahead and add in that cover. 25 command points for a shard level. I'll take that. And he only has 4 more levels to go. Carolina Dean hits 280 for the first legendary at that level. And let's see, so she's got another shard level. We'll add it in and another cover. Great. Mordo also has a couple of shard levels. Wow. That's the beauty of putting in way too much work in clearance level 10, I guess. His next reward is 100 Doctor Strange shards. Spider-Gwen takes a level, and Drax. All right. Duplicate Spidey. Actually, better do it pretty soon. Less than 2 days. And nothing on the 5s. All right, so we want to go here. Who else do we have shards to level up? Bagman goes up a level. Let's go to Ragnarok. Nice hit for CP from him. And Iron Fist. 10,000 ISO. 25 command points is next. And we'll wait on the others except for Beta Ray Bill. Got a nice run on shards from him from recent event rewards. And he can take another level to 456. Very nice. 25 CP is next. And really enjoying him. 8,700 damage times 4 from his green. And we're going to get 12,800 from his blue with 585 projectile strength. Awesome. Start out with 4 205 projectiles, so over 800 projectiles on the board when you start. That's great, about 820. We're done. Okay, guys, let's jump into PvP action in the Fist Bump event with 3-star Iron Fist. It's really pretty tough because of that attack tile he puts out at the beginning of every turn. It can help your team. It can really sometimes hurt your team, especially if there's a lot of kitty pride on the other side of things. What we're going to do is take on a couple of fights. I think what we'll do is show you how awesome let's do this first. Let's see if we can win a challenge match with a Kitty and a Beta Ray Bill with a team that's had some pretty up and down success. I'll show you how that works, if it works here. We're going to grab this team. I think Daredevil's just about the best character you can run against Kitty and Beta Ray Bill. Definitely depends. And let's go ahead and heal up Rescue. And she's got a unique role here. We'll talk about it and see if it works. Let's jump into the action and go. So the tough thing is you really need to try to keep Beta Ray Bill away from blue. And of course, in this match, there's 2 ways to match blue. And separately from that, you really have to make a big run toward purple for Daredevil. It's actually quite crucial here. Let's match this blue in case a purple drops on top. Wow. Could not have gotten a luckier run out of that. Now they're going to, you'll notice Kitty is improving the strength of those special tiles every turn. And that's pretty tough for a while, but Daredevil is set to handle that, and we'll see here in just a minute. And since we're trying to keep blue away from Beta Ray Bill so much, it makes sense to have a character on your team that can really make a good benefit for you out of that blue. And Rescue's got a unique situation for that. So let's get more purple here. And so we just need one more purple AP. So even a match 4, oh, look out. That's the problem with this. Daredevil definitely gets hurt, but hopefully if he can live through it, he should. All right, so now I would normally want to make this yellow match, but I can't leave him out in front. I need to do a match from Rescue, and we have to do blue. I can't let Bill get up to 6 yet, so we'll do that. You can let Bill get up to 6 blue if your Daredevil is full health, because he can take that shot and then recover from it. And when he takes a shot and gets injured, he puts strike tiles on the board and then heals because of them. Now, what do we have? We have a match 4. We're going to lose a strike tile or 2. Let's do this. I think we better make that match so that they don't have a match 4 afterward. And keep Rescue up front for a little bit. We got to get purple. Somehow we need that one purple before this gets out of hand. Not seeing it on the board. So Daredevil's up to 12,000 health. He can live through a round now. Let's do this. We're going to play Rescue's blue. Steals enemy specials. And the fact that they were improving them each turn is good because now we have them. And Rescue's red will do a pretty good damage. But let's wait on that just a second in case we can find some miracle way to get purple. You won't believe what can happen once we get someone stunned with Daredevil's purple. Oh, they've got a lucky drop on blue up at the top. That's really unfortunate. We were doing pretty good job before that. And now we're in trouble. So we don't really have a rescue match. I don't want to lose Daredevil by having him make that yellow match above. Man, that's tough. Okay, so what are the chances there's no red or blue matches? All right, Iron Fist, thank you for playing, but you're probably going out. Might live through it. All right, good. The tiles that we stole are adding up and doing pretty well in our favor. We had a match 4. It didn't destroy a purple tile, so we're going to make this red match. It lines up a purple. I hope that they don't take that purple match. They didn't. What a shock. And it's going to work out really well. Fantastic. We get the match 4 in purple, destroy a couple enemy specials. And now this is going to turn around very quickly. Right at the last second, too. This is perfect. Okay, so Bill's getting pretty dangerous. We could take him on or Kitty. Let's think. Should we just go for Kitty here? No, I think we better get rid of Bill. So we're going to play Sonar Strike. It's going to stun him, but also steal enemy special tiles, changing them to strike tiles. And she's been improving them all along. Look at that. 6,800 in strike tile damage, but that's not it. Rescue has her red ability, Do or Die, that does multi-hit damage, and Daredevil stacks damage onto a stunned opponent, and we get the benefit of those strike tiles. Check this out. This is a full health Beta Ray Bill of 67,000 plus. Let's play Do or Die. 61,000 damage is pretty crazy. And let's just go over here and hit Kitty to see what a normal hit on stunned would do. 35k. So good. All right, so I want to take Bill out. You know what? I want to take Iron Fist out just to make sure he doesn't surprise us somehow here. And I'm not playing Rescues Yellow on purpose, and I'll tell you why in a second. If you can play it early, great. If you can't, don't. Bill's out. Kitty Pryde really doesn't do a whole lot on her own. One more turn should do it, right about. Got the win. It was close. That's how that team usually runs, but takes out a really tough team of Bill and Kitty, and that's what we're going to do, is take on a team with that team and see how we can run ourselves. Let's go ahead. This is kind of the meta currently right now, especially for this event. Looks like Iron Fist could use a heal, but we're not going to do it. Let's see if we can win here. This will be our last match of the day. I'll stack all the AP in our favor, and here we go. So I will tell you one thing. Since Bill's going to create so many projectiles and Kitty's going to strengthen them, you don't have to worry about taking out enemy Iron Fist right away. And let's go on to Thor here. Look at this board. What is going on with red and blue? It's pretty ridiculous. Hit Thor right there, and he's going to be right about half health. Let's leave him there. And blue and then red. I definitely try to make a run for blue first. That way you can get your projectiles spawned every time you take damage. The more protects out, the more specials Kitty has to strengthen. Ouch, didn't want them to get that yellow. Oh, and that's why you leave Iron Fist on. Did you notice that? Let's go this way with green. Iron Fist every turn will create a new attack tile. And we have so many projectiles out, his attack is doing 1 point of damage. Basically nothing. And that's what we want to continue to happen, because every time we take that -1, Bill produces another projectile. Every turn that happens. It's so great. And let's do this. Instead of playing Bill's big green, let's go for Shulao Fang Strike, Shallow, whatever you pronounce it. Get a couple of strike tiles on the board for Kitty to increase. I think she's going to heal here. Almost every time I play, I let her heal. Unfortunately. Alright, now we're going to have to speed this up. I should have had Kitty's red out there. Go ahead and play it now. Shouldn't play it when you have an extra move on the board, Rick. All fine. Let's go with that. Okoye is out, even though she just healed for a whole bunch of health. Animations get a little bit crazy, so normally when I play I turn them off with all these extra matches from Iron Fist, etc. Match a couple more projectiles and we should get AP. We'll just do this. Enough to play Bill's green and hopefully finish the match soon after that. Taking out that attack tile with that repeater every turn is just so good. Look at that cascade. Amazing. Play another couple abilities for fun, and here's the win. Team is just way too good, guys. Hardly took any damage at all. Got the victory. And that is going to do it. Let me know what teams you played in that event in the comments if you want to let me know. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and like the video if you feel like you should. And tell your alliance mates to check it out if you could, please. Have a good one, guys. See you next time.